group studies, we can get a benefit that this is not important that we should study in the pace of other people. We can study in the pace of ours, and just where we get the doubts and
Good evening to everyone. Today we are going to speak on the topic that solo studies is better or group studies is better. I am going to speak in the motion of solo studies,
and now I will be speaking against the motion of the solo studies.
I would say that solo studies is better from group studies, as when we study solo, we don't get disturbed by our friends. As when always there is a friend in every group, which is like very mischief. So we don't get that disturbed, and everyone has a pace to study. And when we group study, we have to follow pace of others, and everyone has another type of studying.
You can share your perception.
So you are a bit incorrect, as you said that solo studies help us to, as you said na, कि studying in groups we have to follow another pace of our friends, but group studies we can get a benefit that this is not important that we should study in the pace of other people. We can study in the pace of ours, and just where we get the doubts and teacher is not available, or your siblings or your parents are not available at that time. For example, when you are in college, you will not be able to meet your friends, as they will be in the another room sleeping or doing their personal things, and parents are not there. So best way is to study solo. I am saying that solo is a good study, but we should study with our friends too, because sometimes we get some doubts and our friends know about that, but we don't know about that. And studying in groups also help us to identify the places where we lack.
I agree your saying, but studying solo, we can use Google, browsers, internet, etc. Why are these? We can use our phones. Why are Byju's and Unacademy? Why are these?
Basically,
These are for solving our doubts or telling us concepts.
Yeah, I agree with you. But for example, you are in a village, for example, and it is important education for all child, from smaller to bigger, from poor to rich. So in places like villages, do you get internet? No. So, but how can we then get an academy by Jews? But if we study with our friends, we can, for example, question number 1 you know, question number 2 I know, but you have a doubt in question number 1. I can tell you question number 1, and I have a doubt in question number 2. You can tell me that. So this is the process. For example, this is the place where we identify our weakness. For example, you have a weakness in question number 1. I have a weakness in question number 2. We help it. We overcome our weakness. So how these solo studies are a bit not suitable for children?
I know what you are saying, but in case you don't know a question, like I don't know question 1, you don't know question 1. We are studying the chapter first time. So what to do in that case? Do you have any answer?
Yeah, we can reach to our teachers. In that case, teachers will explain more elaborately.
Then why can't we reach our teachers when we study solo?
So, study solo, you can reach to them. But if you, for example, you go to a teacher, I go to a teacher, and another third person or the fourth person goes to a teacher for the same doubt. So what happens is, teacher identifies that these 4 children have a doubt in this question. So what they did is, in my school, they elaborate more. For example, I have a doubt in Pythagoras theorem. So what she did is, she take a take a separate class for the Pythagoras theorem to explain to all the children, because not only me, many children could have doubts. Children who could have doubts on the same topic.
You think are correct, but we don't every time we don't study group as there should be a parallel. There should be parallel as studying solo also has many benefits, and it has negative effects. It has negative points. It has pros and cons, and studying in group also has pros and cons.
Yeah.
And today we have two solutions. That first is either we search from the internet, browser, Chrome, etc., or we study from our teacher or groups or other things.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that we should not study in solo. We should study in solo, because you in the beginning you said that there is always a person who always disturbs the group. Yeah. So we should study solo, but in the times when we are revising, for example, our final terms are approaching, so we should study solo. But when our final terms are not there, just we are studying for getting the pace in the class, we should study with group, and it can benefit you to find places where you lack, and you can ask to teacher in that way. But if you are doing this in finals, but in finals you will not be able to concentrate with the group. You will always be able to concentrate with solo studies.
Okay, guys, very good. You guys did well.
So as you have guys seen already that they guys were not ready to stop themselves. So unintentionally I had to intervene between their conversation. So if you guys have liked the video, do share, subscribe our channel, and don't just watch. Join us. Thank you so much.